Another week, another video. I have nothing planned. I've just been playing with my trains here, so no plans for video day. But then I remembered, I'm pretty sure in one of my other videos I said that I would show off some plushy customs if I didn't have a video idea. And I think that was in Wooden Railway Part 4. Where I had, where I forgot I was meant to make a video. For the summer I was planning to make more videos. Here I am, making the same amount of videos. Must have been because I don't realize how much time has passed. I just ate! Fuck, and my stomach's rumbling. Well, don't realize how much time has passed. Also due to a poor sleep schedule. So, I generally had no time to really think out an idea. Last week was an exception. With Mighty Mac the race car, which no one fucking saw. So, I've decided, instead of putting effort into a video, I just show off these guys. Lego plushie customs and their prototypes. Well, they're not necessarily prototypes, but I'll just call them prototypes. So I'll start off with the prototypes of Freddy, Goldie, Barney, and Foxy. Might as well go into make order. So here's Barney. My original idea for making these characters was to make a stylized puppet version of the characters that was meant to replace the plushies. Not in YouTube when I'm hanging out with my friends, because I would bring plushies to school. I'm in year 11. Shut the fuck up. So, I made these guys to be a smaller, compact version of the plushies. So that means then I could put like 50 in my bag, go to school, and then basically just have a ginormous plushie game. So Barney was the first one I made. And as you can see, he's quite obviously the first. When I was making them, I didn't know how I would do the eyes. Like, should I keep them black? Should I try to give them eye colors? But then I just realized, probably best to keep his eyes black, and then just put the dots. Ears, they're just one thin piece. The arms, they're basically just a circle, and then just stuffing in it. The hands are just a square with fingers cut out, and this added, I think it's double layered. Bow tie is just a singular bow tie strip. Legs are made the same way. It was originally meant to have feet articulation. As you can see there, it was meant to have more movable feet. But then, after realizing that his feet just go in a straight line, I decided to ditch that idea. And an in-joke my friends have is obese Barney, because let me get the next character out here. Foxy. Foxy is certainly more skinnier, and Fredbear, he's about the same. So me and my friends have a joke calling him obese Barney, and when anyone tries to lift him, they go, "Oh, I just threw up my spine." So yeah, that's Barney. I would have a tutorial, but I did not record making any of these because Fuck that. Foxy is basically the same as Barney. I cut a hole in his chest to put that little endo. Colored in with Sharpie. It is failing. Eye patch, you could always remove it to reveal another eye. Decided to cover that up because it would just go flopping everywhere. Ears, still floppy. This is, I think, 4 thick. Yeah, 4. Snout is 4. The arms on Foxy have broken. So, I think both his shoulders and both his forearms. Foxy, you could originally remove his pants. The reason why is, just in case these broke, the leg joints here, just in case they broke, so that means I could then remove the pants, hot glue new parts on, and put the pants back on, and that is what the belt was for. But then, after a while, the pants just kept on falling down, which made my friend Reese just go, "Hey, look at this!" And then just constantly have Foxy pull down his pants and flash people. Oh yeah, his neck broke too. So I eventually just decided, fuck it, and I hot glued the pants on. And the reason why Foxy pants aren't brown is because of Freddy. Because Freddy was made, I think, a month after the original 3. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'll have enough brown, so I'll just make it light purple. The golden hook was, my friend Reese made a Foxy plushie. It had a golden hook. So I decided to give Foxy a golden hook instead of a grey one, just to kind of be like a homage to that. I would show you Reese's custom Foxy, but his mom threw it out because it was all broken. Foxy's feet are showing. I'll see if I can get his pants. Foxy, pull your pants up. No! I decided to have Foxy have more withering on his leg because no one would really necessarily know if Foxy would have suit here, or if it will still be an endo, or is his pants legs the suit. So Foxy has red up here, then endo down here. Like someone like someone just came to the someone just came to the pizzeria and just went, you know what, fuck it, pants them. So that's Foxy. Next up is Fredbear. Now Fredbear, he has had, I think, 1 broken arm, and I think that's it on him. There was originally meant to be more of these guys. Now originally there was meant to be a Chica, Springtrap, and Nightmare Freddy to kind of round out the main cast. And of course, you know, that didn't happen. Like, these guys became kind of like my failures. Fredbear is the skinniest one out of them. I have no clue why, because most custom models of Fredbear, I forgot his name there. Most custom models of Fredbear, he's fat, or is bigger than, well, generally bigger than somebody of animatronics. Oh yeah, and the gloves are just to save on felt pieces. Now, something I wanted to do to separate him from Freddy. So, yes, Fredbear came first, but I knew when I would eventually make Freddy, Fredbear would just basically be the same color. Why is it when I'm recording, my nose gets all snotty? Fredbear would basically be a recolor Freddy, or vice versa. So, I knew I would have had to do something to change that. I think that's why I made him skinnier. Maybe that's why I gave him the black leg. And, of course, that's why I didn't give him eyes. And he's missing an ear, and his top hat is slanted. Now, me and my friends, I voice Freddy, Reese voices Foxy, and our friend Kieran voices Springtrap. as you can see, we only have Foxy. So I think I voiced Barney, because I also voiced Barney. I voiced a lot of the characters. And this is not in the YouTube channel sense, this is at school sense. So I think Kieran voiced Fredbear the only time he does it, and I voiced Barney. And the first time I retested these guys, Fredbear's arm broke. So for the entire rest of the day, I only had a one-armed Fredbear. Yeah, look at him. He's sad about it. So next up is, and the final one, before I moved on to other characters, is Freddy. Now, the original two scene was Barney and Freddy. But as you can see, I think it was in the What the Hell's Going On video, where basically I just have a whole bunch of random stuff happening. Freddy was a torso. He didn't have his eyes. And I don't think he even had ears. The reason why Freddy was just a torso in that video is because I didn't have enough brown felt for his arms and legs. Also why Foxy didn't have brown pants. So Freddy has a scar across his chest. And he is, for some reason, the tallest one. Well, I don't know why. He just looks lankier. I think his body's shorter. But I don't know why. Freddy just looks lanky. I guess that's how all the other characters look, but it seems very more enhanced with Freddy. Maybe it's because he's the only one who really stays straight. But I'm not sure. I think his arm and leg broke. And I think that's all that broke on Freddy. Oh yeah, and bottom jaw, double lead. I went wrong. So, so, yeah, that was the original 4 characters. Now, these guys were then deemed as failures because of how weak the joints were. And I was like, well, the joints are super weak. These guys aren't useful anymore, so I still do sometimes bring these into school and use them, but they're more of if I need random characters. Like, I won't bring these guys in unless I need someone to be thrown. And I know that sounds bad, but it is funny that way. Like, say you need to throw Freddy. If I just throw the Funko plushie, it would just go. But if I throw this guy, he has more movement. So, moving on to the Legos. Okay, on to the Legos. Now, I was usually just looking through my Legos and creating endoskeletons. Well, random characters. And then I decided to make this Freddy, as this is a prototype Freddy, by the way. Like, this was just meant to be like a prototype. Well, not necessarily a prototype, like a one-off. But then after making it, I was like, this is very good. I brought it into school the next day and showed Reese. And he was like, Jesus, Jack, this is a I don't even think he said. I think he just said it was neat. My friend Reese, he doesn't show emotions. And I'm not like he's blank. Like, if you tell him something serious, he won't know how to react to it. It is hilarious. Because if he tries to cheer you up, he's just like, here's a dead baby joke. Like, yeah, Reese, very helpful. So, yeah, so, I'll start off with Freddy's hand. I think this is 4 layers, and the joint is just stuck in there with his fingers coming from a single piece of fabric. He actually has his hand palm like how these guys don't. The arms are just felt wrapped around the Lego piece, which even though a YouTuber who I watch says that these don't have good momentum, movement. That's the word. It's Lofty Studios, the one who makes the cardboard, Lofty guy. He says that there's not good enough movement in these, but I think it's good enough for a couple of FNAF characters. Bottom jaw, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the teeth, no upper teeth, unlike Funko. And oh wait, side tangent. When I looked on Smith, the Jazzword stuff is there, and I'm just so pumped to get the plushies. I'm not pumped for the action figures. Like, you can't move the necks, the action figures, and that's coming from the 2 reviews. And I'm just like, well, that sucks. What if I want Toy Freddy looking at Toy Bonnie because he did something? Or looking at Toy Chica, or just looking anywhere. I feel like I would prefer not having a jump scare mechanic. I would have much more preferred to have a neck movement. The only figure I think I'll get is Mangle, because you can pop off Mangle's joints. But there's always the fear of what's the YouTuber's name? Is it Mr. Sparkle? I'm gonna have to find this YouTuber now. I'll finish up Freddy, then I'm gonna quickly look at my laptop and see if I can find it. Ears, they're just hinge pieces, didn't even bother covering up the back. The neck is this joint. The feet are fly swatters. Here's the pelvis. The feet are made the exact same way as the hands. The legs are made the exact same way as the arms. The hip is just felt wrapped around it. The stomach, same thing. Bow tie, buttons, face. Actually decided to give him eyes, and the top hat is removable. Now, I'm gonna go find this fucking YouTuber. Found him. Or found her. Mr. Springs. Yeah, that Jazzwares reviews, that Mangle came missing a part. So I don't even know if I'll get Mangle. I may just get the plushies. So yeah, I may just get the plushies, which the plushies look great. Yet again, I will show my customs in make order. Next up is Foxy. Yet again, most of the same stuff of Freddy. The neck is different because I could not find another one of these. Ears are kind of different. Eye patch did not make it removable this time. Arms, skinnier. Stomach, missing the endo. If you're wondering why he doesn't have a hook, it's because in the series, whenever Reese is using the Foxy plushie, he has it right-handed, which I'm like, Foxy's meant to have a hook, Reese. And Reese just goes, I don't care, my Foxy has 2 hands. Foxy still, however, has withered feet, and Flasher Foxy's back. Yeah, behold! Pantsless Foxy! Yeah, I'm so evil. So yeah, I think that's Foxy. I can actually show you how he made the pants. Well, that's what Foxy's legs look like. Foxy's pants are just circular with stuff holding them together, which does limit his leg movements. So if you want to make Foxy, maybe just make his pants attached to him, and not like give Foxy a red pelvis or red feet. Maybe just make those parts brown. You know, I'm just gonna leave Foxy missing his legs, just leave him flashing. So next up is Jackie, but I feel like I should first show off a couple of hand parts. So these are endo hands that you can attach to Freddy or Foxy or Jackie or the one coming up. It's basically just so they could have some finger movements or be withered, because the latest one uses mostly the endo parts that I had of these guys. So yeah. So I'll first show off Jackie's box. So it can kind of close, and Jackie's spring, let's say, isn't it? So that means Jackie can actually stand. Oh, yes, stand. And here's another side note. Does anyone not like the Jackie Hex plushie? It may just be me, but I don't like that you don't get a box in it with it. It just looks unfinished. I know Doggo said it's so that means it stays affordable, but it just looks off to me. Like maybe he could make a feature where if you get the bundle, you also get Jackie's box. Like you also get a box for Jackie. Because I'm still gonna get the Jackie Hex plushie. I'm not saying don't get the plushie, because obviously they worked hard on it. I just don't like how it looks without the box. Or they at least should have made it like the part where Jackie escapes the box, so it looks more like this instead of just having a blue block after it. Like yes, that may be me, and it may be an unpopular opinion, but it just looks very off. Pardon me. Jackie's arms have one more part here than Freddy and Foxy. The reason why is because it's meant to be a Jack in a box, so it has more stretchy arms. This is also the first. God damn. There we go. This is also the first of the characters to have a different style hat. It has like a cone hat. I think they did well. It also has pink tails. Don't look at that. It also is the only one with upper teeth, which Reese makes jokes about saying, "Oh, shut up, you and you upper teeth having animatronic." Has a neck collar, which makes it neck super long. The reason why, so that means it could be interchangeable with the other characters. This is also one with arm cuffs, because it looked like the character had those. Sorry, that's more zoomed in with her. This is also one with a skirt. And yeah, that's how it connects to the box. So that means you can have Jackie go, "Let's play, I'm only in 5 minutes of the actual game." Okay, now it's time for the last character. So, you'll most likely already be able to guess who it is, just from this. Yep, that's right, it's Shadow Freddy! Hello. So, yep, Bonnie. His legs are different, because I literally had Foxy over there. He had originally also having red legs, and you could kind of interchange it. But then I realized that's just a waste of parts because one leg is being used more than the other. So I decided to just have Barney use his legs, which you can even still see it on the Barney character. I just really did not want to skin his feet because I just thought that was very annoying. Barney has a different arm to the other characters, being mostly Lego pieces. The reason why is his original arm. I will attach it. Barney's original arm was quite weak and didn't necessarily hold well. It's actually up. See, there we go. So I decided to give him this robot arm, and this is meant to be a crossover between Barney and his withered counterpart. So Barney has like little pieces of withering, not like heavy pieces. Barney doesn't even have a red bow tie. I think this is like a very weird purple color, like a red purple, and that's because I used all my red on Foxy. Barney's jaw's the same. I found another piece. Barney's. Sorry, I didn't realize how far away I was to the camera. So may not have picked up most of what I said there. I am quite a quiet talker. Barney's ears are quite different, and his mask cannot be removed. Yeah, not that great. And that's basically Barney. So, yeah, might not have been the best kind of video you may have been expecting. I would have wanted to make maybe a better one, like maybe a follow-up to Mighty Max episode. Like maybe called something like Duke and Smudger. Like something like that. But I did not realize today was Saturday. Is it Saturday? When I'm on summer, I never know what day it is. Because I usually have school to keep me on track with what day it is. Like, oh, it's Monday, I'm at school. Oh, it's Friday, I'm off school. I can make a YouTube video. But, yeah. If you're wondering what I'm fiddling with, it's this. So I'll just leave it there. The worst part is I'm not even tired. So I'll just leave it there. Jesus, this is a 30-minute long video of me just ranting. God damn it. I'm just gonna leave it there. I may just name it Lego Plushies.